digging up my rhubarb. Now, there is some method in this because this particular rhubarb has been here since 1993, and I have done nothing other than mulch it every year. And until about 2 years ago, it didn't need anything. It was producing really good stems. We had wonderful stewed rhubarb, rhubarb pie, rhubarb crumble, and it quite happily reappeared every year. But for the last couple of years, the pickings have been slim, and this year it's been really bad. And I'm going to refresh it by digging up the roots, cutting out the old portion, and replanting vigorous new sections to give it a new burst of life. And this is a variety called Timperley Early, which is very good and highly recommended. And one of the fascinating things about rhubarb is that until the early 19th century, no one thought of eating the stems. Everyone grew it simply as medicine, and they powdered the roots, and it was a purgative. And then it was one man in the 1820s and 30s who tried to get people attracted to eating these delicious stems. And the way he did it was by making pies and selling the pies. And of course, people like pies, so they ate it and said, "Oh, what's that? That's delicious." And it was rhubarb. And the Victorians took to it and then started to breed varieties and never really looked back since. And it's become a national favourite. There she goes. Okay, let's have a look at this piece here. Now you can see that's a substantial affair. Like any plant, any herbaceous plant, it grows outwards, and the new growth is vigorous, and the old growth produces much less stems, foliage or flowers. So what we want to do is keep the new and discard the old. Now if I just divide that up like that, piece there, that just breaks up. Now that I'll keep, and I can go through the whole thing. So here we have stems, that's breaking itself up. That's clearly a nice small piece. And this, that old root can go. So if I cut that back, like that, and by cutting it up and replanting it, you're provoking it into new vigour. You're giving it a new lease of life. Now, I've got 3 nicely chopped up bits of root with good healthy big buds on it. They need lots of space, lots of moisture and lots of food to do their best. And simply make a hole, put that in so the bud is above the ground, sticking proud, and there it goes. Now obviously if you don't have rhubarb in the first place, you can't divide it up to make new plants, you have to buy them. And there are lots of different varieties you can get. I've got one here which is called Hawk Champagne, and you can see that's how you buy it. It looks like an unlikely candidate to give you that wonderful rosy fresh growth in February, March and April, but it will. And I've got another variety here which is called Victoria, and this was bred to celebrate the coronation of Queen Victoria herself. This bed here I won't pick next year. I just let it grow, and then the leaves will feed back into the roots. We get a really good, vigorous root system, and then in the second year, we can start to harvest it.